Goku Black has evolved his ultimate form, unlocking Ultimate Evolved, reaching powers unimaginable, leading to the arrival of Vegito in his own ultimate form. In this final part of What If Goku got his potential unlocked, Vegito has arrived, showing up in his own ultimate form as he taunts Goku Black. How many ultimate fighters are there? Max is gonna have to make a lot of renders, huh? Well, sorry Vegito, but thankfully that won't be the case, because Ultimate Vegito is going to completely wipe the floor with Black. Even though Black is much more powerful than his canon counterpart, his power is nothing compared to Ultimate Vegito, as he not only has Goku's potential, but also Vegito's. Vegito toys with Black as he mocks him, saying that he can go into that form he's using right now, but he doesn't even have to. Vegito starts to get bored as he decides to end this. Vegito charges a little key ball and flicks it towards Black. Right before it hits Black, it grows in size, completely evaporating him. Trunks' timeline is saved as the Z-Fighters get ready to head back to the past. Except there's one loose end. How the hell did Piccolo have the strength to seal Zamasu? Piccolo tells them that he'll explain that when they get back. When they do get back, Piccolo explains that after the Universe 6 tournament, he realized he was falling behind quick to all of them, needing a boost in power. He thought of having Elder Kai unlock his potential, but then they suggested having Shenron unlock his potential, which Piccolo didn't mind. So he summoned Shenron and wished for his potential to be unlocked, showing off his awakened form to Goku and Vegeta. Gohan already knew about it, but kept it a secret, knowing Piccolo wanted to show it off. Goku immediately asks Piccolo for a sparring match, which Piccolo of course accepts. Piccolo powers up into his power awakening form, as Goku uses his ultimate form. They have a quick match, which Goku ends up winning. Now, I know what you may be asking. Why didn't Piccolo go orange? To that, I would say because he wasn't pushed to it. He was only having a friendly match against Goku. If it were life or death, he would go orange. Also, Piccolo hasn't had enough time with his new power, as only a month passes between the Universe 6 tournament and the Future Trunks arc. Following all this, the Tournament of Power is next, as Zeno gets bored. And even though there's no second Zeno, he watched the Universe tournament between 6 and 7, so he's gonna host a tournament of his own. So with the Tournament of Power coming up, Goku needs to assemble 10 warriors. Most of the team is going to be the same. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, 18, 17, and Roshi are all on the team. When it comes to the last member, Goku is going to suggest Frieza, as Buu is asleep, until Vegeta has an idea, saying he'll be right back, as he Kai's the Supreme Kai's world. Barring a time reign, as Vegeta goes to the future to recruit Trunks to the team, who joins without hesitation. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Does this count? Like, would this work? I don't know, but hey, it's my what if, so I'm going to put Trunks in here. I mean, who doesn't love Trunks? So the team is set as the team heads off to the World of Void as the Tournament of Power begins. Most of the fights here wouldn't be different. I think the only difference would be instead of Frieza antagonizing everyone, Trunks will get the job done, as characters like Frost wouldn't be a problem with Trunks taking care of them. The first big change, however, is when Goku fights Jiren for the first time. Goku cycles through all of his forms, eventually going into his ultimate form. Now, the outcome of this fight isn't going to change even with Goku's ultimate form. However, Goku jumps back as Jiren asks if this is Goku's full power, and Goku says it isn't, as he has one more trick up his sleeve. Goku closes his eyes and takes a deep breath as he goes into Ultra Instinct Omen. Goku with his ultimate form unlocks all of his potential, so I feel like leading up to the Tournament of Power, he would be able to unlock Ultra Instinct Omen during the 1 year between the Future Trunks saga and the Tournament of Power. Now, Goku hasn't perfected Ultra Instinct, but he's able to use Omen without too much ki leakage. This is thanks to the ultimate form and his potential being unlocked. With Goku and Jiren's battle going on, this would lead into Enilaza appearing, with Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, 17, and Trunks defeating him while Goku and Jiren are still at it. Once Enilaza is defeated, there's 3 universes left. Universe 7 with Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, Piccolo, and 17. Universe 6 with Kaba, Caulifla, Kale, and Hit. And Universe 11 with Jiren, Toppo, and Dispo. Trunks and Gohan take on the Universe 6 Saiyans without having much of an issue. While I feel like Kaba and Caulifla would have Super Saiyan, I don't think Trunks and Gohan would teach them Super Saiyan 2. Trunks and Gohan take care of the 3 before Kale can go berserk, and before her and Caulifla can fuse. Then there's a 4-way battle between Hit, Dispo, 17, and Piccolo, as the 4 of them brawl. Hit's time skip and Dispo's speed could be a problem, until Piccolo shows off his real power, as the area around the 4 starts shaking, as a bright orange key fills the area, as Orange Piccolo has arrived. Now, the tides of the battle have turned, as 17 knocks out Dispo. Now, it's Piccolo and 17 versus Hit. Piccolo charges in, with 17 falling behind him. Hit's time skip is a problem, but Piccolo is stronger than him. He just needs an opening to get a finishing blow on him, which 17 says he can do. Hit goes in for the finishing blow on Piccolo, but just as when he's about to land the punch, Piccolo launches a Hell Zone grenade, knocking out Hit. Vegeta and Toppo are having their battle, but here, Vegeta's Rose form is able to keep up with Toppo just as Toppo is about to transform. Trunks and 17 jump in to assist Vegeta. Even though Vegeta wants to end Toppo on his own, he'll allow this as the 3 of them knock out Toppo. Also, this is a side note. Is his name Top? Toppo? What is it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments how to say it. I might have said it wrong. I don't know, but please let me know. I don't know. Now, Goku and Jiren have been fighting this entire time, with Jiren showing off his full power just as Toppo, or Top, I don't know, was eliminated. Goku's tired, and Jiren's full power is too much. Unfortunately for Jiren, the rest of the group is here, lending some energy to Goku as they all charge in. Jiren is able to hold up pretty well, knocking out Trunks at 17 fast enough before Piccolo can catch them. Now it's Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, and Piccolo versus Jiren. Vegeta actually has a plan as he telepathically tells the group what they're gonna do. Gohan and Goku start charging a Kamehameha while Piccolo and Vegeta fight Jiren. Goku shouts now as the two launch a father-son Kamehameha as Vegeta and Piccolo jump out of the way. Jiren takes on the attack as Piccolo launches a special beam cannon and Vegeta launches a final flash. Jiren is starting to get pushed back as he's worn out. But Goku is also worn out, so they have to finish as fast as Jiren starts to push back. Their universe is about to be erased. Gohan gets a flash of his family, Videl and Pan, as his eyes flicker red, as Gohan's ki flares up, as their beam pushes Jiren back right next to the edge. Now! Vegeta yells at Goku, using instant transmission, and Vegeta uses his Kai Kai as the two appear right in front of Jiren, gut punching him off the arena, jumping off with Jiren, holding him down as the three of them get eliminated, with Gohan and Piccolo still being in the ring. With that, Universe 11 is eliminated, with Universe 7 being the victor. I actually think the MVP would be Vegeta, as he had the most eliminations and came up with a plan to beat Jiren. Super Shenron is summoned, as Vegeta wishes to restore the rest of the universes, as the Tournament of Power concludes. After the tournament, Trunks gets some time to stay in the past and hang out with everyone. Beerus allows this, as Trunks helped them win the tournament. After a big feast, Trunks leaves, as Vegeta takes him to the past with the time ring. And so, the Tournament of Power has concluded. The events of the Broly movie wouldn't happen due to Frieza not being revived. So now, we head into the Moro arc. The lead-up stays the same. The biggest difference is when Goku, Vegeta, and Buu arrive on Namek, as Vegeta takes on Moro. Vegeta with the Kai Kai is able to put up a better fight against Moro, but he's still not able to get the kill. But just as Vegeta is about to be finished off, Goku steps in. His hair flickers white, and Moro's jaw drops as he starts sweating. This is Mastered Ultra Instinct, as Goku launches a point-blank Kamehameha at Moro, as it's too much for him to absorb, as Moro is defeated. Now, let's discuss the obvious. How did Goku get Mastered Ultra Instinct this quickly? And two, how did he defeat Moro that quickly? Let's first discuss Goku. With the events of Broly not happening, and Goku already having UI Omen, I would think it's safe to assume he would be able to unlock Mastered Ultra Instinct, especially with his potential unlocked. Now for Moro, we've seen in Dragon Ball that if someone has the ability to absorb ki, and ki is too powerful for someone, they can't handle all the power, leading to their defeat. Considering that Goku is stronger than the main series counterpart by a decent amount with his potential unlocked, I think it's safe to assume that he would defeat Moro pretty quickly. Vegeta sees Goku's power and realizes he needs to find a way to catch up, as the two of them head back to Beerus' world for more training. Some more time passes as Piccolo is doing some meditation at his home when a ki blast is shot at him as he deflects it away. It's Gamma 2, and he says he's here to defeat the Demon King. Piccolo scoffs at this, as the two charge at each other, and Gamma 2 gets embarrassed by Piccolo. Soon after his defeat, Gamma 1 shows up, but another familiar face shows up. It's Gohan. He sends Piccolo's ki spike up briefly, and came to see if everything was alright. Gamma 1 realizes he's outmatched, as Gohan and Piccolo start asking questions. They see the Red Ribbon Army logo and realize something is up. Gamma 1 explains to them what they were told from Magenta. Gohan and Piccolo tell them the truth, and they realize they might have been duped. Dr. Hedo is listening into the conversation, realizing that he's made a terrible mistake, but just as he comes to the realization, the Red Ribbon Army base starts shaking, as Cell Max has been awakened. Gohan, Piccolo, and the Gammas rush over to see what's going on. Gohan and Piccolo are shocked seeing what appears to be a new version of Cell. At first, the Gammas are tweaking, thinking they're all screwed, but Gamma 2 looks over at Gohan and Piccolo, who are treating this like it's nothing. Gamma 2 yells at them, saying that they should be freaking out. Piccolo laughs. Oh, should we now? As he looks over at Gohan, saying he can take this one. Gohan then chuckles as he begins to power up. The area around them begins to shake as Cell Max looks over. Gohan's ki explodes, throwing the Gammas back as Piccolo aura farms. Gohan is standing there in his beast form, which he had just unlocked recently while training with Piccolo. Gohan charges at Cell Max, pretty much toying with him not knowing his weak spot. Hedo shows up and tells Gohan Cell Max's weak spot, and with a special beam cannon, Cell Max is defeated, as Gohan throws him into space before he explodes. The Gammas and Hedo are shaking at what they just saw. Magenta tried to escape, but Gamma 2 stops him, as Gohan calls Krillin to bring the army in. Hedo explains that he just wanted the money to fund his research on the Gammas, and didn't intend for Cell Max to be awakened like that. Gohan and Piccolo figure that the Gammas can work as bodyguards for Capsule Corp, and Hedo can work for Bulma, as they bring them over to Capsule Corp. Bulma is at first hesitant, but when she finds out Hedo can make her look younger, yeah, she's on board, as the Gammas and Hedo begin their new lives at Capsule Corp. Our story isn't over just yet, however, as we travel to Beerus' planet, where Goku and Vegeta are getting ready for a rematch. Vegeta has gone down a different path of training, as he powers up into a Super Rose form. Goku looks at Vegeta, complimenting how far he's come, but he has a new form of power as he inhales and then exhales, going into Mastered Ultra Instinct. But just as he transforms, his hair stands up. His eyes are still silver, but his hair is spiked like his ultimate form. Goku has combined the two forms, creating Ultimate Instinct. The two clash, having an epic battle as the two at first seem evenly matched. Vegeta's Super Rose form is holding up well at first, but Goku and Ultimate Instinct is just far too much as the fight turns into a beam clash. Vegeta unleashes a final flash, and Goku fires back with a Kamehameha. The two beams clash, leading to a giant explosion, with Goku standing as the victor. Beerus is impressed with how far Goku and Vegeta have come, especially Goku. He wonders how strong Goku would be if he didn't get his potential unlocked. Well, who knows? What he does know is that he and Goku's rematch is coming very soon. Vegeta stands up as the two fist bump. Vegeta cracks a joke, saying that if he had his own ultimate form, his ultimate Rose would surpass Kakarot's ultimate instinct. Goku laughs as the two get ready to eat a big feast. And so, with that, we bid the series farewell. So, what do you guys think of the series? This was my first What If, so I hope it was a good introduction to the channel. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing. I have more What Ifs coming soon, so please stay tuned. Also, I'd love to thank you guys for the amount of success we've seen on this channel. As at the time recording this, we're at 350 subs, so that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to be making more videos with you guys throughout the summer, and hey, hopefully we can make something special out of it. I hope you all have a good one.